Coming to you live from the cornfields of Iowa. Welcome to another Sunday show of Gamers Therapy.
Alrighty.
Maybe slightly,
Oh.
a little bit caffeinated today. You just
a little bit.
You don't know really, but hey, it's a good day so far. Anyways, you guys, we're glad y'all made it through the week, and everyone's here. And to our podcast listeners, again, thank you very much for listening on the podcast. You're more than welcome to join us here live every Sunday at 4 p.m. on our YouTube channel. It goes to our Facebook group, Twitch, and our Facebook page.
What? It's not going through. Why? Check on it real quick.
Hold on. Did you do a description?
Yeah.
Oh, no, live video's gone.
But it's not on here.
It says live.
I understand that.
Oh.
There it goes. I have no idea what the hell.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's okay, Ashley. Not a problem. Anyways, there's Charles. Hello, Charles. How are you?
This is the page.
Yeah. It always goes to the page. It should be going to the group you want to check. Yep. Hey, Charles, how are you, sir? Hopefully everything is going good. It is another day in paradise, I guess, as you could say. Maybe. Should be.
That's the page.
Oh,
That's the page.
Okay, Ashley, then you are the one that set that up this time. So, yep.
It said the group!
Yep, think you picked the wrong one there, Boo Bear.
Well, damn. Now it's going twice.
So, yeah. That's okay. See, you have right here, look, the page.
Yeah, but up in the right, when I was clicking on it, it said the group.
It should be.
So, that's all right.
So, you'll have to share the link then.
That's what I'm doing.
It already goes to the group to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, the page to begin with.
I know.
Don't you love it?
Technology.
No, it's operator.
Don't even know.
Operator.
No.
It's okay.
At least I got it going up.
Yeah. It's all good. So hopefully you're doing good out there, Charles. I noticed, Ben, that the sales are starting to come on. And I don't know about you guys, but I checked my mail today, and I hadn't checked it in like 2 or 3 days. And I guess on the 14th, Miniature Market had a sale so that whatever you bought was $1.99 shipping.
I am glad that we didn't have the money then.
Oh, no.
Because that would have been broke. Oh, shit.
Yeah. What is that you dropped?
My phone on my keyboard.
So yeah, there's some good sales starting to stack up, I noticed. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. And of course, I don't know. Ashley, turn your phone down.
That's I know. I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, Telemachus, how are you, sir? So yeah, there's some good sales starting to. Yeah, well, you know it's going through the phone now, don't you?
Oh yeah, I know that.
I
just gotta try to share it to everything.
Well, you're fine.
Everyone.
You're good. You shouldn't have to share it to too many.
Your mother.
So, Telemachus, have you seen any good sales? We were just chit-chatting with Charles, and Miniature Market had a buy whatever you want for $1.99 shipping sale, which I see it. Looked like it was the 14th.
I would have been spending money. Money. No.
No, it doesn't work that way with me. There is no money. There's no, So it's good though. So look at some of the sales coming up and try to figure out where we can find something cool or whatever. I think what we should start doing is we have like oddball terrain. We need like scene specific terrain, like winter for like winter combat. That's
actually, we don't even have a winter map.
I don't. Well, no, I have a winter map, but not like a World War II one. So.
Yeah, that's usually how our things are. It's like we get notified like a day late. It's like, really?
It's like a day late, $1 short. So
yeah.
It's all good.
Oh.
I'm using my ducky cup.
Your ducky cup? Yeah, you can tell you've been hanging out with your grandkids. Your IQ
Well,
dropped.
That's okay. My IQ has to stay low. If it gets too high, then I'll start questioning things. This way, I could just get through life, right? I don't want to question stuff. So yeah, it's my Ducky Cup. It's just from when we went to
March Victory.
March for Victory. There was a Bass Pro Shops out there, so I stopped and got this. It was like 12.
I think those were $10.99 because we got both of our cups for less than $25.
But you broke yours.
Oh, bite me! I'm still mad about that.
Whoa, Charles says he's got a ton of figures coming in from NKG 28 millimeters. What type of figures?
Ooh, 20% off of extra 20% off of all clearance items at Miniature Market right now.
I didn't say for you to go back there. I just, holy cow, yeah, that's
daily deals.
Oh well. Just one more game, it says. Yeah, just
one more.
Charles loves deniability. That's right. If we haven't learned anything from the media, it's we can always deny anything. Plausible deniability, right? Right. I didn't know
I'm waiting
about
for that one game to come out. That developer that we had up on the show.
Oh yeah,
Crimson Skies, or no, not Crimson Skies.
When he gets it done, it'll be they're like fine tuning that one right now. And he said he's going to send us a copy, so
I'm looking forward to that one.
Ooh, more orcs and some human and dwarves. You've got a pretty good selection going on, Charles. I was talking to a gentleman earlier on TikTok. He has a cool name, Plastic Crack Addict or something like that. And so we were chit-chatting, and he likes a lot of the Infinity stuff. Now, I don't know much about Infinity as the game. I mean, I've seen it in stores. But it's kind of interesting. You're like, there's so many games and so many things out there that pretty hard to, I don't know, narrow it down. I mean, we're trying to just keep up with everything we got. What?
It says I have CDO. It's like OCD, but the letters are in alphabetical order like they should be.
Funny shirt.
I like that one.
But and Charles, you see some of the People's Orcs collection out there.
Oh wow, they're
quite massive. Yeah,
orcs are coming back a lot.
Well, that and the RPG crowd seems to just be. I mean, it's always been there, right? You guys always a pretty good following, but it seems to have just kind of like Dungeons and Dragons really just boom took off again. That's kind of what I see with the RPG area too. Is there's a lot. It's the last 2 years. It's becoming more and more and more. I've noticed, at least people talking about it and getting into it.
That's probably the route we're going to have to go, babe, is the MDF.
So Charles says he's been working on his 3 MDF buildings for his 15 millimeter Cowboy. So where'd you get your MDF Western buildings from, Charles? I don't mind MDF. I mean, I really don't. You can just glue it together and primer it. And I always primer the inside of all of them because they, that way there's no moisture buildup ever. But once you do that, you could do literally anything and make the buildings look however you want. So
yeah, pretty much.
MDF is pretty good. And was it TCP? I want to say, I think that was it that I was buying from for a while.
I think so.
Did the radar station. Got the World War II radar station I built, remember? But I've got to be able to.
It's up there.
Where?
Up in the back behind your Necron up there and behind Jeff.
Well, how would I ever see it? I was looking for it actually the other day.
Oh, that's where it is. Because we ran out of room up on our shelf. So it's up there.
Yeah. I just need to move out into another house and keep this place for
No, we need to just buy another trailer and gut the whole thing other than the bathroom and move it so it's in basically a corner The rest of the house is all freaking game.
Yeah, then you'd have a lot of gaming space.
Well, you set up 2 different tables. You have 2 different games going.
Noble Knight, you got all right.
I'd say that makes sense.
Some
Noble
of
Knights
there is some good deals there, but I know some things too are just too expensive. But MDF, there's nothing wrong with that. In my opinion, you can do whatever you want with it. It'd be kind of nice to have a laser cutter to do that, you know.
That might be something we need to look into.
Well, you don't. I mean, you could, I guess, but you can buy MDF ones already pre-cut too.
Oh, I found games for Maya.
Yeah.
Games for 2 and up.
Ooh, I can do those.
Rainy Ranch is what it's called.
If it's 2 and up, I can do it. I'm good. I'm good that way.
Come on, I want to see what it says. 1 to 4 players. Oh, it's out of stock.
Oh, and you're still at Miniature Market, right? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's out of stock because a lot of people in the hobby have kids. I mean, you know, and getting the kids to have a good time and play a game is part of it.
Yeah, and we got actually really lucky with Maya. She loves playing. I have to fight her for my own miniatures.
Yeah. That's good, though.
I lose.
Future customer for the hobby.
Pretty much.
Is what that boils down to. But yeah, we've noticed that the sales are starting and
holiday sale at Noble Knights right now.
It's always earlier and earlier and earlier on.
It is. They always try to beat the.
Now Black Friday is every day, literally fall of
November and the first week of December.
You guys see the auto industry? See what like Ford's doing and all that. 0 down, 0% interest, no payments for 3 months, no credit. I'm like, wow, it's kind of coming in on itself. Charles says he decided to make December model month. 15 millimeter tanks and 6 millimeter armor. Now the 6 millimeter, like I've said countless of times, I'd like to expand on that. It's just one of those, got to get to it. I got to get some literal terrain for that too, which I really don't have anything for.
Wait,
6
what? 6 mil? We don't have any 6.
Yes, I do. All the tanks.
I'm like, we don't have 6 mil. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. And then we can get the figures that you can paint. They're little teeny tiny, but you can do it.
Where do you find the MDF in Noble Knights?
Go over and look for terrain.
That's what I'm looking.
Dots Games. Go over here to where it says more.
I did, but it's not in there.
It's there, Ash. Somewhere I've seen their stuff.
Overnight merchandise.
Yeah, just look. Just type in the search bar. Terrain. And you can find it there. It'll be there somewhere. Noble Knight has quite a bit of stuff. I mean, it's just you kind of got to shop it because some of the stuff's pricey.
Let's bring up Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I'm sorry, those are Magic cards.
Yeah. But that's good to make December a month for doing your stuff there. I mean, it's I don't know what to do with, man, I almost got too many Battletech tanks now. Quentin gave me that whole bag. I don't even know.
I know. I
think it's almost too much.
I can get more Termagants.
You already have a lot of Termagants.
I got like 70 of them. Actually, I don't think. Yeah, I do. Yeah, pretty.
You can get more.
65 or 70.
So yeah, I'll have to figure out what to do with all those also. But then there's just, I don't know, there's so much else that's available. It's just crazy. Oh, nothing. I was just gonna say, well, if you're searching for stuff.
15 million. Now.
She's still looking for that MDF, Charles.
I am. I will find that.
Well, you could get MDF World War II terrain.
That's where I'm looking.
That's the easy part, but Western terrain, generally
Yeah,
you can
that's
get
kinda
Western
hard.
terrain, which is all 28 millimeter or
There's
32.
15 for like Roman War and Empire.
A ruined temple.
Ruin, like, yeah, temples or houses or whatever you want to call it.
Ooh, geez, that's expensive though.
Yeah, for
$50
one piece.
for one building. Oh, Charles says he's got the GHQ micro armor still in the blister packs. Bought last century, making his ground train for the sixes. Well, yeah, I guess we'd have to. I was hoping to try to find like a map, like a play map, maybe a neoprene one, or even if I had to get a vinyl one.
We could
That
probably
was structured around 6 millimeter, but we could. Finding a terrain is you can find 6 millimeter terrain, I guess, but
we got to still come up with rules.
no, you could go to GHQ has rules, and others have rules for 6 millimeter. You could just modify it if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true.
Some of it gets to be too much, but when you're just playing with the armor part, it's pretty much going to be move, shoot, line of sight, damage,
and how far it can shoot. Yeah,
how far you can reach. The buildings are ACW, he says, but they're close enough. Oh, well, that era would work too. As long as it's got that theme to it, then you're okay. Plus, like I said, it's MDF. You can modify that as you go. It's pretty nice stuff to work with if you just want to take the time to work with it. Because I mean, if you look online, look at how much MDF there is, especially for, well, you can get whole ruined cities now. You know, they've been doing that for quite some time, and Etsy and all these other places have people that are just custom making stuff out of their house that they're selling. And granted, some of it, most of it, I say I can get a whole city that's like $110. On the other hand, how many times have you bought a box set for $100 or
yeah, that's true.
more? And this would just be terrain. So it depends how you look at it, and you don't have to. You're going to blind me with that light.
I'm not turning that on. I'll blind them more than you.
Yeah, still going to blind me.
No, I'm turning my fan on.
It's kind of one of those things. Do you buy a laser printer and buy the board and do all the cutting, or do you just buy it already done? Although I'm not knocking getting a laser cutter for it. That would be kind of fun, but you got to be able to vent it too. So unless you want your house to smell like burning wood and glue. Telemachus says Blitzkrieg Commander is published by, is that Penreckon? Is 6 millimeter? That would be a rule set then? We'd have to check it out because I just want to be able to game with these 6 millimeters. I'm sick and tired of them just sitting around. But it's also my fault because my work and everything else, I literally don't have a lot of time. And that's why you've been hearing me so frustrated lately, you guys, the last several weeks. I'm just getting tired of working and paying bills and not really going anywhere and just wanting to be able to do something, game wise. So speaking of which, our attempt this year to do a gaming convention kind of fell through at the last minute, but been working on that. So we're still going to try and swing that for next year, but I don't know. It would be a good month to do it in. Most of the time people are on a vacation in August, and September is school, and June. Well, school's got in June.
Yes. Now looking up MDF printers.
Laser cutters.
These are all lasers, but
yeah. That's an engraver. An engraver is different than a cutter.
No, I know. Well, that one's engraver, but up higher.
That one there is $4,000.
Well, there's cheaper ones.
Yeah.
CNC engraver.
That's still an engraver.
CNC wood router. That is not.
Well, that's a router.
for metal, wood, acrylic, MDF.
It would cut it. It's just going to cut it with the router blade.
Basically.
All right, so look through. They sell the PDF on drive-through. Book their website. They also have Cold War Commander and Future Commander. Okay. Well, then see if you can look that site up real quick.
Okay.
And thank you, Telemachus.
Cold War Commander.
Yeah, it's Blitzkrieg Commander. But you could get it at drive-through. I think it's drive-through RPG. There was some other place, man. I ran across a few times, and I don't. Yeah, that's it there. I think once it lets you through. Yeah, that's it.
What am I looking for?
So you're looking for the rule set for. Well, just type in Cold War Commander. There you go. There it is. That's 6mm rule system. How much is it?
1052. Watermark
It's a
PDF.
PDF. Damn it. We still haven't got our printer to work. Yeah, for the PDF, it's $10.52.
But Keegan has a printer. I can always go over and just take our
paper over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how many pages technically is it? Oh, it's just sampling.
Well, that way you can't print it because you don't want to print it that way. It would come out.
That would be so crappy.
Yeah. $2 for a rule set's pretty good. Just need something for measurements and distance, and if Telemachus suggested, then it's going to be not too difficult to follow.
2mm right up to 28mm, including 6, 10, 12, N scale 15 and 20.
Oh wow! With no rebasing required, that'll work.
Okay, the rules come as a 140-page A4 size book.
Ooh.
Either a print-on-demand monochrome book or a full-color PDF.
So
over 60 pictures.
You would need to take it
how to play
and go down to Office Max, Staples, and
basically
have
just
them
do it.
Yeah, but that might cost you 140 pages.
If they can do back to back, it'd be only 70 pages then technically.
Yeah, but then you would need it bound.
Okay, but that's only a couple dollars.
Yeah.
We looked that one up. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, if you do back to back, I think you'd be fine. It'd be a 70-page, and then you get the binding. You're looking maybe what, $20? It's gonna be less than a codex.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All rule books seem to be, if you buy them printed, they're run 25.
And then it depends if you want color or not.
25 to $60. I noticed. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
And then here's that Future War Commander as well, same price.
So we would want, because ours is World War II, the Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg Commander 2, same price.
Yeah. So
they have all three.
Well, thank you, Telemachus. Now that we know it's there, we'll have to see if we can get that. My next step is getting a printer because I'm done. We've tried everything we could, and you guys have given us all the help you could. And
I think we're just going to go to that Eco Tank.
A couple of you suggested using the tank printers, the Eco Tanks. So that would probably be the better deal, because when you do have PDFs or even your income taxes or whatever.
Yeah, you're printing 80 pages.
You're printing, it prints. It just sucks to have spent money for.
So we canceled our HP print stuff, and they're still charging us for the following month.
Yeah.
They're charging one last payment.
HP Insta Ink I signed up for because it was like $4.99, $5 a month. And basically what happens is when you get low on ink, they would send you an ink cartridge. And we didn't even get all the original ink cartridges done.
I think we got one extra one sent to us because it was right after income tax. So we used up all that printer ink. So we only got one dose, I guess.
Charles said he just did a video on his old rule set for 6mm. Oh, cool.
Nice.
We will check that out, sir. And then Telemachus says newest Blitzkrieg is 4.
Oh well,
not that it's the best, but watch the videos for reviews first. So you can watch the videos and see which copy you want.
Okay.
Charles says, see if NKG has a copy. Well, we're just looking for a functional.
Well, Noble Knights would be an already.
Not necessarily a PDF.
Not say yeah, it'd actually be a book already. Which, I mean, depending on how much, it might just be better to go through Noble Knights if they have it.
Well, either way, as long as it's a basically not too overly complicated one, that works too. I think that's the biggest selling point with one-page rules.
So they have 3 different ones.
Oh, they do.
Oh, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock.
They actually have the books there, but they're out of stock, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Cold War gone hot.
World War III.
Yeah. That expensive. Well.
So they do not have any. But that is a good idea. I did actually find, looks like, 2nd edition, 2006 edition, and 2009 edition. But all out of stock.
Well, yeah, I appreciate the suggestions, though, because like we said, it's not every rule set works for everything, so that's all good. Just need to get a little more.
And Mutt's here.
Oh, is he? Well, hello, Mr. Mini Warmont. How are you, sir? Ashley's been waiting for you to show up, so she has some kind of banter. And
no, you just don't play along.
Well, it's because I'm with Telemachus in a bunker somewhere. You guys can fight it out. I just want my coffee. I'm good.
I'll take your damn coffee away.
Oh, that's heresy. I'll have you punished.
Hey, you never know. I might like it.
Well, now.
Wrong show.
We're ending the show right now. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, Mini Warmut's all. Hello, Charles. Hello, Telemachus. Mini Warmut, we were talking earlier about how RPGs seem to be really taking off, and I know you've noticed that. So, I mean, they've always been there, of course, but just some of the things that used to be really popular that kind of faded back a little are now swinging around again. So that's all good. But we've got enough going with RPG as it is now, and I don't know. There are some groups in our area though that do that quite a bit. So
I haven't heard of any.
Well, that doesn't mean that I didn't correct.
To say that, I said I haven't heard of any.
Yeah, leaning back in a chair again, huh?
Yes.
Some people don't learn, but I don't know. RPGs would just be. We're already in one, so we're good. We're good on that. We do got to try to get a game of Zombicide down there, our Mini Warmut. You're watching the Chiefs game, listening to us, and getting your next solo RPG prep. Wow, that's multitasking, Brian. That's pretty good multitasking right there. It'd be too much of a distraction for me to try to watch. Well, I guess if you're playing in the background, you're not watching it, you can listen to the game. So props to you for getting all that done.
He's actually going to break out a historical game.
Mini Warmut, yep, says he thought about busting out a historical game. What What type of historical game? Like a Napoleonic, a Civil War, uh, the older types, or what? Which one? There's quite a few of them. But historical gaming is fun too. You just, if nothing else, it teaches you to look up stuff. And then,
Jesse,
oddly, when you really start looking up stuff, you find out way more than what you got taught in school. So you get a better perspective of some of those things.
Game. That's pretty sad.
Yeah. The Saxons, the last one was the Saxons versus the Vikings.
Don't they have a show or something like that?
Well, there's a lot of Viking stuff out there, but so my question is then, were they miniatures or were they like, I don't know, hex encounter or something like that? Because the hex encounter stuff, I know there is a lot of war stuff. Painting some World War II while printing fantasy mini characters for the For Against Darkness. Charles says, I'm listening, and that is all. He's got 3 games set up. You guys have my complete attention. You got 3 games set up? Awesome. Awesome, Charles. That's pretty cool. Got to have them set up and ready to go. And like we said before, I guess the drawback is we kind of need another room, but
we do, just for the
kind of need a room to do the gaming in. And then
what we need is to figure out, the table's a 4x4. You're going to want 2 feet on each side. So we need an 8-foot wide by a 20-foot long just for the tables.
20-foot long. You want to put 2 tables together? That's a 4x8 table. That's like a sheet of plywood.
A 12x12 room. That way, you have 2 tables set up at all times.
Anywhere but it says hex. And what kind of cardboard is this game? I know the hex and counter stuff can get really huge, boy. I leave that to professionals like Jeff and Todd and all them. I don't attempt to try to do anything. I'm like you, Mini Warm-Up. The hex and counter stuff is interesting, and I'll do the smaller base ones. I don't really want to try like a 2000 type of
we would never get through
counter. Yeah. Charles says 2 ACW the 12th and Baltimore 1913. Okay. There's always wars to choose from. And what's interesting is some of these publishers are coming out with little known, everybody knows some of the big battles, but I've seen some oddball ones where they were, talking about different littler skirmishes that were important, but just not very much. I guess glamorized, like some of the bigger battles were.
Wasn't that one that you just got that we couldn't really figure out, a little battle?
No, that one was, that one that I got a couple months ago, the Kickstarter came in.
Yeah, that little one. That solo player one.
Yeah, well, no, it's not that I couldn't figure it out. It doesn't make sense. The directions don't make sense.
Not the 1914 one, no. The other little solo one that's up here somewhere.
I didn't put anything up there.
Not Trench Knife or whatever it's called.
No, not Trench Knife.
The really other good one, where it was just the map. It folded up. It was the battle. I don't remember.
No, I don't know. Many more makes a point. He goes, I can read a book about the hex encounter games. Don't need to push the cardboard. We all know how the battles ended up. And Charles says all small games. Yeah, if the smaller games are just easier to get through. The bigger games used to be cool when you had like an entire day to do it and stuff. Mini Wormut says, which bear am I poking? Oh, that didn't sound right. Well, depends on if the bear likes it, Mini Wormut. It just all depends. Um, and it depends too if Jeff is listening in the background, but you don't know.
I say he usually shows up after 5 because he'd be out golfing or taking a nap.
Oh my God, Ashley.
He's come in. I just woke up from a nap. So how am I lying? That's usually what happens. He either came back from golfing or he got up.
Border Wars Volumes 1 and 2. Charles says EA. We still got to do your Russian one that we bought.
We did. Remember? We did play it. But it's missing something, the PDF or something like that.
It was missing a page, but we got that. I thought we got that.
Yeah, I don't think we ever recorded. I think we were going to play through it to see how it worked and then record.
But we need to record it because it really wasn't a bad game.
I think Keegan was here playing with us.
Yeah, see, that's where you get in trouble if you have too many games. So it kind of comes back on you. But that's okay.
Area games, 4 in each.
Well, some of the Hex Encounter games got small maps, so they're not necessarily big maps, like 17 or whatever by 22 there. They're not necessarily huge maps. I don't think it's up there. I think it's on the shelf over there, but you were looking at that one that I got. The Kickstarter one. It was down.
It was a little one.
Yeah, that's over there somewhere. That's sad. I gotta find it. I should just send it over to you, Charles, so you can figure it out. It just didn't make sense that,
or it's up in the closet,
that you had to attack, but you couldn't attack one group only so much.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, I tried to play through of it, and I was like,
reading it, yeah, it just made absolutely no sense. But yeah, where some of them, you have all these different paths and they have to move, but there's only one team that can fight.
There's one team that you could fight to a point, but they always retreated, and then you could not destroy them. But they were on a set path, so basically your unit, I was trying to figure out what's the point of your unit fighting if the unit it's attacking is going to retreat
anyway.
You can't destroy it, but then this unit's left stranded because the battle in real life was, they went after them, and then they hold up there, and then they lost. So, but they didn't. Neither side got destroyed, but the other one took a town. So, I don't know. I'll have to find it. She's moved a few things around, but yeah, it was one of those where I was just looking through it, going, I don't know. Now, Trench Knife, that was a cool pocket game. I really enjoyed that. I think I got my money out of it, and that's what I'd like to do again. I don't know, Mini Wormut. We've every time we try to set something up, something happens. So I don't know. Next game, he wants to know. Well, possibly a Zombicide, because we know those and can run through it, or Alpha Strike. Alpha Strike, I've gotten a lot of good responses on, more than anything else, which I appreciate you guys responding to, by the way. And it's interesting. I can put a video up and I'll just get 4 or 5 responses all the time. I never really get 20 or 30 responses, but on certain games like Alpha Strike, I'll get more. On the Zvezda games, I'll get more, and it brings in more people. Charles says the only thing with the brief border war games is that you really can't kill anything permanently off. The fights didn't last long, weeks or a month. Yep. So this other one, I just can't pull it off the top of my head. Because I kind of gave up on it months ago, but just didn't make no sense. I mean, it was historically correct, but it was almost, why'd you put it in there? It literally didn't make any sense to have it there because it wasn't playable. I guess it was part of the game, but you know, it kind of didn't make sense. And with the historical games, obviously, you know, when you play them, that can change quite dramatically. You know, the side that lost can win. Just depends on what you're doing and how you do it, and if there's dice involved or not, or however you're going about it. But this one just didn't really. I was like, what? It sounded cool, and so I had ordered it, and I was like, oh, it's a cool little solo game. No, but Trench Knife is a very good pocket game. When they say pocket game, you guys remember it's a pocket game. And it just was pretty nice to play, pretty cool. And then on Board Game Geek, we got a little section that we have over there too, and Trench Knife is on that. So it's kind of opened up a different uh, area for us, which was fun to play. So any of you guys in the podcast listening, check out Trench Knife. It's a cool little game. It comes in a tin. You can't miss it. It's a little tin, and very fun, very portable. You can take it camping. You can take it, if you're going to your in-laws and you just want to hide out in a room in the house or something. You can just play with it anywhere. So that's the nice thing, and you can change up the map. So the map is not the same. We just did this scenario map to get used to it, but you can literally just change it up. So, oh, now Ashley's coming back. Did you find it?
What, my coffee?
No, I thought you were looking for that game.
No.
Oh,
you said I need to get more coffee.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear you.
Oh, see if you listen.
No, I'm not supposed to listen. I'm the husband. I'm supposed to ignore everything. And then when I get caught ignoring it, try to come up with an excuse. Right? No? So Mini Warm was wanting to know what game next, but we got to do something.
Probably Battletech.
Alpha Strike?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat again on the show?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to eat crackers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess while Ashley enjoys her Ritz crackers there. Hey, Paint Penny Life. How are you? How you doing? We're just all sitting here chit-chatting on some of the games and stuff. But painting wise, we got a bunch of tanks we got to paint up for Battletech.
I got mechs. I got these T80s you found I need to paint up.
Well, those T80s Clint gave you, but
I got paint.
They were just sitting in the box, so you may as well take them and add them to your Team Yankee Force and paint them up. Because Keegan's wanting to do, so we're going to do another, I do believe, Mini Warm-Up, to answer your question. Keegan wants to do another boarding action this coming weekend, like coming up next Saturday. So we might do that because he's going through the book there with the different scenarios. It's just really different fighting him because, I mean, only figures I got for that are my Space Marines. So now that he's decided to be Space Marines, it's different. But he said he might try putting the Necrons in, and then
he wants to do a 3-way battle,
which you can't really do that with boarding action.
I mean, we could and use.
I would set up the map. I would just set up the boards.
What we could do is do something online. If I can load up the board with Tyranids on the objective, and you guys have to battle your way into it, and my guys just stay put.
Yeah, that's an idea, because then you'd be in the center, basically, or in the hallways. You'd have to put a lot of Tyranids out so we can fight through it. But that'd be different. And then
That's
have
an
to
idea.
fight each other. But that would take. You're not going to accomplish that in 5 turns.
No, it would not be no 5 turns.
Most of those are 4 or 5 turn games, which makes it fairly fast. Unless you're. The upside is it doesn't take a long time, but you could stop and eat dinner or do whatever you got to do in the meantime. So our games tend to.
I mean,
out.
that's one way, and we don't have to do a quote boarding action. You just have an open map where we have one objective, and you guys have to
take all of our burnt boards and put those down, and then put an objective in the middle, and the Tyranids can run around the center. You could do that too, yeah.
Yep. And if you get a lucky shot on Keegan, you get a lucky shot on Keegan, and vice versa.
That's where my snipers come
in. Honey, your snipers haven't done nothing.
No, I sold that one.
They still haven't done nothing.
No, I sold that one. The other set, they were okay. See that Paint Minis Live? When your spouse is in the game too, then competition. Yeah. Yep. A little bit. But that's okay. That's okay. Got to have something. So that might be what we'll be doing as far as Saturday. Now, this week, we have intentionally cleared our schedule to try to get
games done.
I'd like to get several of them done and then put out. But for the most part, I know one of them is going to be Alpha Strike, period, and probably
Trench Club.
You want to do Trench Club?
I want to do Trench Club because that's the World War One.
Yeah. But also Zvezda, because that's.
And there's another Zvezda, and get my ass handed to me on that one.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that watch our Zvezda videos, and so they just tend to go over better.
Well, with the kids being gone, I'll probably do an unboxing of that one Zvezda we have, and then do a video.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that
builds on it.
Do the builds.
Yeah,
because you'll be able to do that. You could do that during the day if we go to work. Yeah. Yeah, Paint Minis Live says, I hear you. She won't let you live it down. Nope. Her Tyranids are pretty hard to beat, but
mine will take some brutal damage, but the only thing I have going for me with those are numbers. It's just like the Death Guard with the Pokwalkers. They're just bullet magnets. You keep them in front, and you have to aim for them because it's the closest thing to you.
It's the one in the front, yeah.
And that's when the guys in the back will get you. It's the only way to pretty much win. With
I don't know. Keegan said he wouldn't play against your Tyranids anymore. He wouldn't play against you if you fielded those because he didn't feel he could win.
I can't win with these. They just keep coming. That's the point.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do is keep up the tirade. So boarding action, maybe we'll do that. Then we'll kick it around him, but it will be an extended boarding action. We have to modify it a bit.
Well, you make it less than 20 rounds.
The game and do it that way, and then Alpha Strike. I'd like to get one of those in, and Zvezda, and then Trench Club. That'd be 4.
You have new Wings of Glory map too. We need to pull out.
Yeah,
we can do a Wings of Glory.
Well, we did do that, but then I didn't like the way it came out recorded.
Well, that was the balloon
with the blimp, but it went way. I mean, it just went too fast.
Yeah, I didn't last 3 rounds.
It would have been a battle. It was a battle prize. Looking, I was like, no one's going to believe we even played. They're just going to think we staged it because it was just an obliteration. But with the ground artillery,
when you're getting basically hit with C's, which are 10 and 15 damage, well, your plane's destroyed.
Yeah, and that scenario was 2 or 3 planes incoming, right?
3 and then 3 against 2.
And then Then there were 2 planes circling the blimp with AA on the ground or ground.
Yeah, both
machine guns. So it was. She basically got obliterated coming down towards the blimp and didn't do any damage. Paint Minis Live says, I don't mind painting Poxwalkers, but I have more fun painting the Nids, like love all the armor. The edge highlights really pop on them. You are correct. The Tyranids, you do have a little bit of. You can do something better with them than you can with the Poxwalkers. And like,
I don't.
Paint Minis Live hasn't. We don't get to see it too much, but I don't know if you've seen her collection or if you've seen what she did with.
That's one-page rules, though.
But where'd you do with all your Tyranids over there?
My Tyrannid. Oh, the ones that were all up here, they're up in the box now.
Oh, so yeah, you can do. She can do a lot of different highlighting on that and different paints.
I just keep them basic. I don't even get into the highlighting and stuff like that.
So,
well, I'm trying to print or having all of them printed.
Did.
Well, that one's something different.
But your Tyranids look good.
Oh, I'm not saying they don't. Just there's people that do a hell of a lot better job than I did. I just did like a factory. Okay, skin all green, armor all blue. That's it.
Yeah.
But that's me. Actually,
I don't think paint them however you want.
I don't think any of my Tyranids are actually real into it. But yeah, I've seen some of them that are a lot better.
Well, I mean, you can paint it however you want, but
well, I did see the one lady who went and used glitter all over. I think it was the Screamer Killers. I think she did, or maybe it was a Tyranid.
No, it was the Screamer Killers.
So I went and tried it. I got like a bunch of different kind of glitter. I didn't like the one, so I took it all off, and I'm like, well, screw it. I went and got glitter glue. They became my golden boys.
Yeah, they were a little.
They are completely covered in gold.
A little shiny, a little shiny. On the other hand, though, I mean, that's the fun part about the games that I like the most is just when you paint it, then it's part of you that is on the table, you know. So here, you guys, if anyone wants to jump on in, they can. Put that there for you.
I do have a couple that are outlined. The ones that Nito sent me, the prints.
You have to turn your light on. You can turn. I could add the other camera. Although that's one thing I do gotta do when the lottery gets some better cameras. Like I can turn this on so it's not so dark, but then it's almost too bright.
I also have some that are unpainted in here.
Oh.
Yeah, these are all. They fell. I have to reorganize them.
Reorganize them.
There's that one. I'm missing my big white guy. Where are you?
Yeah, I agree with you. Paint Minis Live says, hey, that's all you need to be if that's how you like them. Painting is meant to be enjoyed. A color too is all you need to get them on the table and playing. And that is exactly true. We agree with that 1,000%. So you do the best that you can and enjoy it. I find painting relaxing, and back when my life wasn't as hectic, what I enjoyed doing Paint Minis Live was I'd hit YouTube up, and then the people I'm following, I'd click to play one of their videos, and I'd just sit and listen to it. Will you turn on the other light, Ashley, behind the flag? Yeah, it's very dark in here. Thank you. It's a little bit.
I'd say my one-page ruled ones are coming out a little bit more better. I don't know where. I know I put them in a box. I just don't know what box now.
Oh boy.
I'm missing one of my guys. And I have no idea what box I put them in. Unless it's this box down here.
No.
Yes.
You put it down under your desk, under the Zombicide figures. Those Ashley did a hell of a good paint job on, and that was quite a few of those. So like 100 plus of them. So lots of them to play with, and they just look good when you set them down. And
there's my scrimmer killer. Old One Eye. These are all my bigger models. That's why they're in there. I know they're dusty.
Yeah,
they haven't been played.
You have to turn your light on there. All right, Paint Minnie's Life. She's gonna take some of these out to show you here.
Shit.
Now what?
I broke the squirrel's guy's armor thing off. Damn it.
You broke the
Why
armor
is he
off.
sticky? Uh-oh. This one's leaking. One of them's leaking.
What do you mean leaking?
Whoa.
Like resin?
Yep. I just don't know which one. There's resin in here. One of them is leaking. That's not good. It's this one.
The big one?
Yep.
Should be leaking resin months later.
I know, but
it didn't drain correctly.
Look, it's all over my mouse pad now. Well, that's going to be fun. I'm going to have to clean them up. Luckily, I have.
There, you want to show it off and put that one down.
I'm going to have to try to cure that one again.
You can't. It's been painted. I just let it be.
That's what happened with Keegan's. The one I painted him. So this is a whatchamacallit, a off print that Brother Mito sent to me. So he sent me 2 different ones. This one is leaking, but
so you did edges on that.
This one I did, but it's
Slam Walkabout. How are you?
Wag. You steal his hoe.
It's good. At least I'm somebody's hoe. Charles says I try and do 3 colors. Some of the miniatures, it just depends. Like those dwarves, that little video did on dwarves. Look how many. Oh, cool. Hold on. Paint Mini Lives is joining too. Hold on.
There. We should be able to hear him.
Yeah. Let's see.
How do you can you hear me?
Oh,
there we go.
There you go.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Now we can hear you. Hold on. Let me adjust this a little bit. Let's do it this way.
Hopefully I did it right.
There. Now we can see you.
Nice. It's good to see you guys.
Yeah.
I see you around the net everywhere.
You do see us everywhere?
Yes,
well,
yeah.
That's
scary.
Sure.
That's scary. Could be.
We're everywhere. We're everywhere.
I saw Ashley over at Wolf Brother Hobbies the other night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talking with
Mythos there. We've known him for
7 years. 8 years now.
So we've been following him from way back when it was him and Al.
Oh yeah.
So it's been quite a long time. But yeah, he's a good guy. We have a lot of fun, and
there's a lot of real good folks around in the hobby community. That kind of interesting how those networks kind of vying out. Once you meet one, you end up starting to meet everybody.
And we've met really good people. I mean, we're the hobby. I know there's gatekeepers and such like that here and there, but pretty much everybody we've interacted with, it's just been really cool to hang out with and chit chat. That's what this show's about. Is it's not always a theme set show. It's just if you want to hang out and talk, or talk about your channel, or talk about what you do, or whatever.
Yeah,
you're welcome to be on. That's why I put that link in there, and
it
makes it easy. Yeah. Sometimes
those models are looking great, Ashley. By the way.
Yeah, I don't really play too much with the Tyranids anymore because we kind of switched over to 1-page rules. It's just easier to follow along, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. 40K can get pretty rules heavy.
Yeah. complicated, and it's not something I would throw somebody in that didn't do any tabletop gaming.
Yeah, it's kind of something you got to lead up to somehow.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna show them the one that you.
There's the golden boy.
She got some crap for that one.
I got so
the gold.
much.
The
it's
gold.
all gold. All the armor is gold. I got so much crap for that.
I like it. It's cool. It's unique. I don't think I've seen anybody do like metallic chitin on Tyranids before. That's cool.
She got a lecture that's not
correct.
That's
not right. Why would you put glue on them? Because they're mine.
And
right.
So we had to delete a couple of those comments because they got kind of bad. But other people were like, "Hey, man, paint it however you want."
Yeah.
Hello,
I'd rather have something painted at the table, even if it's goofy. You know?
Hey, Nate.
Hello, Nate's Miniatures. How are you? Morning, he says. Yeah.
Hey.
He's in England, I believe. He's been on our show once, I think, or twice. He's popped in.
Yeah, we kind of.
You can shut this one off.
We're just kind of oddballs. We kind of like a little. We're not really dangerous in any one game. We kind of bounce a bit, but it's fun.
Oh my! Why is my light?
We've got to. Oh wow! Now I can see, but now
it's dark. Hold on, let me shut this one back off.
Well, I don't know if that'll. No, now it looks orange.
Give it a second to adjust.
Yeah, my fancy dancy 10-year-old Logitech camera still going strong.
They're built like tanks, man.
Yeah,
absolute tank. Those little Logitech webcams. Yeah, I just picked up when I first started doing PML. I picked up 2 Logitech C920s.
Yep.
I picked up 2 of those because I was like, no matter what happens, these things will never break. So
yeah,
it's a good money well spent, I guess. You know.
Yeah. I thought it was good money. This is we've been doing this 8 years, so and I still have the same mic I started with, which is a brand called Newer.
Okay.
EWER, and it's got the like a power pack, a Phantom power pack, so it's like trickle power. And it's a boom mic up here.
Oh, you're talking about the boom mic, yeah.
But it's interesting. They're what you would consider. Oh, that's not your $1,000 setup, but didn't need to be, and it's lasted all this time.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have a backup mic just in case, but I don't think it's. What you doing now? Oh,
there you go.
Yeah.
It looks like a great setup. Same thing with the other one on the boom arm too. That's a really good idea. I might have to steal that. I'm not gonna lie.
Steal it. It's the boom arm. Cheap. And so what I did is okay, what if I get a backup mic? Comes with a boom arm to keep the mic in the box if this one goes out. And then I had a secondary arm. So we use this when we if we travel, we've done like from the coffee shop and stuff.
I have a secondary one with my phone.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I've got something similar I've used in the past too.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great.
They're great to have. Here, Ash, turn this back on. It's just too dark.
Why am I the one being blinded?
Because it's your light.
Well, I stacked it from you, technically.
Yeah.
No, actually, I got the new one.
So what do you?
In front of you.
What have you guys been thinking of one-page rules? It's a system I've never played before, but I've heard wonderful things about it. And it looks like it's pretty, easy to pick up and go.
It is. It's way easier to go and learn the rules.
My take on it is if you played 40K, then you're just going to pick this up. And it's kind of you could tell they liked 40K. That's what they were playing, and then they came up with this. So you're just going to set your stuff up, but the rules themselves are much simpler.
Okay.
Keegan's here.
Yeah. Hi, Keegan. How are you?
Hi. Hey, Mini Warmut.
Yeah, Mini Warmut's here, and Nate's Miniatures. He said,
it's 9:32 a.m. is where he is.
Wow, 9:32 in Australia. Well, then you can have a cup of coffee with us, right, sir?
Yeah, there you go.
Dad, I'm glad you showed up here today too. So he said he used to stream in 2019 and have a Logitech webcam. They worked well. They do. Logitech, And
I love my Logitech stuff. What little we have. I think my mouse that I had that was Logitech finally died, but that was 10, 11 years old.
I will tell you something, Paint Minis Live. I had, and everybody knows this, but I had this oddball camera I found like on eBay. Literally, it was like $35, and it had a zoom lens on it. It was for your computer. It's the only one I've ever seen where you could adjust the. And oh my God, the quality was fantastic. And then one day,
wild,
it just started going yellow. And no matter what you did, but it lasted about 2 years. And I have like a pole you can't see here mounted that comes down.
Yeah.
And I just screwed the camera onto that, and it would highlight my desk here to the right when I was painting and stuff. And oh my God, you could just adjust the zoom on it. And I have never
that's
found
cool.
another one like that.
Yeah. I ended up breaking the bank on like one of the Sony, I can't remember the exact name of it. I think it was like the ZV 1F or whatever. It's got the fixed lens on it, but I needed something with the zoom. You almost have to have it if you're gonna try and teach somebody how to paint. You know,
you want to zoom in on the miniature and be able to have it clear. Now Logitech is great for like just like this.
Yeah, room shots are perfect.
Yeah, but if I try to hold a miniature up to it, regardless of lighting, it doesn't. It'll get blurry or doesn't do it. What are you laughing? Yeah. Oh, I guess.
Mini Warmutt causing some ruckus. There.
He says, don't let Greg talk you out of using your Space Marines for one-page rule because the 40K or purist just can't use his Space Marines as Battle Brothers. Now, that's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
No, I said I can't use them as the Human Defense Force. I couldn't proxy them in. And the reason is, when you've been playing Warhammer, it's like a cult. Anyways, when you try to play and you take your Space Marines and put them in this situation, and then you die, you're like, no. That's it mentally. No, that's just not how that would have worked out. So it was my excuse to use my Chizo little Anycube printer to print up a Human Defense Force army for one-page rules. So I did. Now with one-page rules, if you have a 40K background, you're going to transition real easy. It's because it's almost explained to you like you have this
knowledge,
a little bit of something.
Yeah, for sure. Like you've got some background.
Keegan's Votan.
Yeah. I would say basically Keegan's Votan is the dwarves. My Tyranids are the aliens in one-page rules. I switched over to the Star Hosts, which are dinosaurs. Because I absolutely love dinosaurs.
Sick. I was going to ask, Walkabout Games was talking about, I took a little bit of time and I researched this PTZ camera they were talking about. This thing looks flipping wild.
Yeah.
Will that track a mini? I'm curious because I've been trying to figure that one out because I tend to I'll start painting and I'll drift off screen. You know,
well, everybody does that, but I guess my question would be so if
that
working, what are you doing there?
Sure.
Okay. So check on it and see, because if it'll stay with the mini as you move, as long as it's clear. Like you can get the setup where you stand back and they're like $50. You put your cell phone camera on there and you walk back and forth and it follows you because it's tracking you.
Right.
Oh, so there's her.
Sick.
Dinosaur.
These are all like creatures. Hold on.
Very cool.
This one is a gecko.
Or many Warmutt Battle Brothers don't
alligators.
Sound cool. I didn't say that.
Oh, the alligators look sick. They've got missile racks going on.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty dope.
Raptor Riders.
Where did you get these guys from?
These I printed. These are all one page.
Okay, cool. Those are
you should
printed.
And then I have my big guy that doesn't fit in this box. Come here. You move.
So here, let me.
Okay, that's all right. That's pretty dope. I guess that camera can track models.
Let's do it that way.
Oh, that's really cool. How you got all the
highlight in there.
Yeah,
all the highlight is what I did is took Moo Green from Citadel and literally added water to it,
and just let it
let it flow.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do her.
Yep.
Very nice.
So,
Very nice.
Same thing with the gold. This was.
I'm impressed you managed to do that without having to go back over it with the black.
I did in some places.
That's what I'd have to do. Is
But
like color
not
it all green
too
and
bad.
then try and go over the black and miss the trenches.
So it wasn't too bad on some of it.
That's the ruler down there.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
This was painted or done with our actual
like
filament
FDM.
print.
Yeah. That's really cool. It reminds me of that like lizard man kind of aesthetic going on.
That's what they look
really
like.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I did it more jungle-y, I guess.
Yeah, but it looks more Jurassic Parky the way you did your
kinda. I did like Jurassic Park, Tron kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, my printer started going out because I needed a new screen, but it didn't print the leg, so I had a big enough rock I shoved underneath.
It's because he had a broken leg.
He had a busted leg.
Hey, whatever works, right?
There's a couple of them that I ended up having to do that too, but
it reminds me. The theme reminds me of a N64 video game called Turok.
Or Turok, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Minnie Warmont says 1-page rule models make that GW Citadel paint look good. It does. Hey, they have good paint.
I absolutely love Citadel paints. I really do.
But we use also Vallejo.
Yeah, we use a lot of different ones.
Have you guys tried Monument Hobbies?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, I gotta remind myself. I gotta send you like a couple colors. You guys can let me know which ones, but let me know what kind of colors you want, and I'll send you a couple bottles to test out. Because it's been like paint crack for me.
Paint crack?
Yeah, it's been like paint crack to the point that I went to them and basically begged them to let me like sell the stuff because it's I don't know. It's so good. They're the way that their bottles they don't have they have like a little dropper cap, like a twist dropper cap, so you can get really small amounts or really like large amounts.
Oh, nice.
But and all of them come with an agitating bead in it, which I found like saves my wrist for more important things later in the evening.
You know what we use?
I really enjoyed that using some of their stuff.
Well, we'll try it out. I've never tried it, and we use and don't laugh, but I bought a nail polish shaker years ago.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yep, and it shakes that right there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I think it was $20.
I don't think it was that.
I think it was that, and
I think we got that one for 15.
It's got that rubber strap that adjusts to any size for the bottle, so you could do the pots and the regular bottles. Because, like I said, we use Vallejo paint too, and Army Painter, and Citadel, and you know,
even Bones paints.
I have yet to go and try some of the new Army Painter stuff. I really want to.
I do like
Army Painter, the Fanatic paints. Oh my god, those are gorgeous paints.
Pretty good, huh?
Okay. Yeah, I like the.
What did I paint? Oh, most of this.
Oh, I don't think he's seen this, but you can show him.
That robot was sick too, by the way, Ashley.
Thank you.
Holy man, you got like a little diorama going on.
It is a big diorama.
There you go.
So the red that's on him.
She can't see her finger.
So the red up on his wings. Where the hell's the?
I'll try it this way.
There we go. The red on him. All three of these colors, which is yellow, orange, and red, are all Fanatic colors. The black that's on these are Fanatic colors. This was white, which is a Fanatic color. I mean,
then you put brown wash on it.
Wash over them.
That's very nice.
This was all 3D printed.
Really cool.
1-page rules.
Wow.
Diorama.
Great job.
Yeah, it didn't sit all the way correctly.
See all the
yeah. That is super sick, though. That is really cool. Wow. I've always wanted to do a diorama. It just seems like it's one of those things that like once you get going on it, you're gonna be on that project for a while, you know.
So this is one of Greg's that we 3D printed. This is basically like his Titan.
Yeah.
Minnie Wormwood says paint pens are awesome. So does Walkabout. He says he uses a paint pen. That's a lot of people are starting to use those from what I hear.
Yeah. Yeah, I have yet to test those out either. I've just gotten so used to the brush and like airbrush.
Walkabout Games is painting an Ashley and Greg miniature. Oh,
yeah, he said that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I forgot, but very cool. Just did you 3D print a cup of coffee that goes with my miniature?
Nope, wrong one.
What are you doing?
It's this one.
No. Oh, you got rid of your camera.
Yeah, I got rid of my camera.
So see, that arm works pretty well.
I love this arm.
Yeah,
I just push it out of the way and it's done.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the I call it the creation cave, but it's just the glorified basement spare bedroom that I've modified into the paint studio, but I haven't been down there in quite a while. I've been back at firefighting school recently. So I haven't been able to paint. It's been a huge overload of info on the brain, and trying to keep up with all the homework and stuff has been absolutely crazy. I've gone back to do my EMT. So it's the last certificate that I need to get into professional firefighting. So
nice.
There you go. That's an exhausting courses too. I've talked to guys. That's pretty physically demanding.
It's 5 months, I think. Basically 5 months. It's one semester worth of schooling. And then you're basically the last month is all like clinical stuff. I think at the end of this month, I'm doing stuff at the ER for my clinicals, and maybe a couple local area fire departments and an ambulance service I'm going to as well.
That'll keep you going.
What do you mean I had a coffee cup?
Oh no.
My motto better have a damn coffee cup.
Nate's miniature said he had Orc Boys. He printed out and he's going to be painting. Oh, he's going to go get a cup of coffee. He said, be right back.
Coffee!
There you go. Orcs are always so fun, man. I really like the fact that they're just, you could slap any color on orcs and
they look good.
They look good. You know.
Well, I generally do like the World War II type of stuff, more of that painting and military stuff. But this time I branched out and tried the dwarves, and everybody said I did a good job. And I was kind of leery because
the only reason you picked the dwarves, you want to go after my squirrel.
Squirrel? Oh, you mean your Ratman?
Yeah. It's the only reason you have the dwarves.
Yeah. Well.
So when we first started the one-page rules, I was going through the models, and there's a set that was on sale for like $10 or something like that, and it had a giant ass squirrel. So I'm like, I want these. Didn't realize that I can't play with those against Greg's.
They're the wrong era.
They're the wrong era.
More like Age of Sigmar kind of era.
Oh, okay.
And if you look at something like that, so then she went back to that era, and with one-page rules, we got the files to print out dwarves. So I painted those up so that we have basically just a squad-ish, enough to fight and see how it goes. Keegan likes orcs.
Actually, I think I still have one of Keegan's guys.
So Paint Maze Live, he likes to really, her and him go back and forth quite a bit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've seen the epic chat battles.
Yeah. They tend to go back and forth a bit. So
I try to get over here when I can. It's
we appreciate it
for sure. Yeah, you guys are great, man, and especially like all the banter with all the people in the chat. It's really kind of fun. This little, like, you know, streaming and doing the hobby stuff, because you just meet so many cool people.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I can't wait to dig into Walkabout and Nate's Minis and, you know, all the other folks in here, their channels after I pop off of the stream here. You know,
Nate's Minis on mine.
You have to watch YouTube, because over the years, I've noticed that I'm like, why am I not getting notifications? And I go to a channel I'm subscribed to.
Yeah.
I guess I am.
What is that? So now I've made it a habit to periodically just go through and check, because I've had people tell me, well, I didn't know you were on, it didn't show up, and then it's turned off.
Yeah.
Right.
It just shuts them off. If you don't watch them like often enough or something, it just shuts them off.
I've heard the same stuff. I've heard the same stuff from other folks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
people aren't seeing their stuff anymore, and I don't know what's going on with the, you know, internal wiring of of the site, but it
probably,
just seems strange. Seems strange to me.
It's probably something online of if you're inactive or you don't watch them as often, it probably pushes it out. So anyone that you watch like on a daily basis or, you know, a couple times a week or whenever they go live, it pops them up as a priority.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I paint to play.
Norma says I paint to play, yeah. You paint and play, and then you just have fun.
He says paint to play.
Yeah, paint to play.
Oh, there's Walkabout Games. Okay. I'm going through and subscribing to all the folks so I can see them later.
There you go.
Sick. Walkabout was in did you guys do anything for Brian's October painting challenge?
Yeah, that diorama she entered.
That was yours?
September, you mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, September.
Maybe it
was
September.
We have two different Brians on here. Do you mean Mini Warma or
you're right, that's right. They're both named Brian. Weird World War II.
No, we did not do anything for World War II.
And it wasn't on purpose. It was
just bad timing and didn't have anything to really paint.
For sure. Yeah, I'm at school, so I'm not currently painting, but I put that one on my calendar. I kind of want to, you know.
If you have some, because there's some interestingly weird models out there you can get, and the other Brian, Weird World War II, he's got kind of a lot of adult models. That's all one can say at this point. Which
That's his thing. He's into that side of stuff.
That's how good. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I look around my desk. I'm like, I don't have any of that. But weird. I have to try to see for the next time he does it to come up with something oddball.
I mean,
that's normal, not our normal. Well, to me, it'd be not what we normally would paint, like armor and tanks and.
See, that's our kind of thing is armor and tanks.
I'd like to find something that I don't have to go into that painting thing, because otherwise it's not different for me. Does that make sense? I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I saw there were some pretty cool submissions, and it would it kind of went. They had a whole bunch, or the submissions that came in. There was a whole range of models in there. It wasn't just totally Militaria in there, but there were definitely some spot on weird World War II ones. And have you guys seen the submission video for that one? There's some of them that have really cool backgrounds that they've set up, like almost like little diorama backers that they've put in there, little props and things.
That one.
We'll have to go check because we've known
it's really cool
for quite some time, a couple of years. So sometimes I've had him on in the past. I've gone his and I try to catch his shows.
Yep, off and on. We'll have Keegan up on the show. That's our son-in-law.
There you go. Very nice. Are they painting too?
Keegan? Yeah, he paints.
On YouTube here?
No, not really. He paints at home and then puts them on the table. You'll see his stuff off and on.
Okay. Cool.
Welcome back, Nate. Nate Miniatures is back. Yeah, I did a little video the one day. Do you remember back when YouTube was doing the whole thing about having kids on and you could get a $40,000 fine, and they were going through all people's videos and stuff? I had 80 videos and I was unsure what to do.
Yeah, because we had our grandkids,
simply removed
Clint's daughter.
So I just removed them. And I started over, yeah. But one of my videos was kind of I was joking with Keegan. He had his American troops, and I had the German World War II troops, and I was like, look, naked troops, they're naked, they don't have, because they weren't painted,
Right. Yeah.
Now Keegan made me paint his troops.
Yeah, so she painted it, and then Minnie says a challenge runs from Winster to Solis to Springs, a friendly point ranking system.
He's talking about another paint challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, annual hobby paint challenge.
Yeah. That's another one that I want to get in on too at some point.
Whoa, that's a long paint challenge.
Isn't it done by how many models you can do? I don't know. Maybe you can jog my memory, Mini Warmut. But I thought wasn't how many models? It was somewhere between 9mm and up or something like that. How many models you could get done? I'm not sure if it's changed, but I think that was the last one I entered with Mini Warmut.
Hold on just a second there. Linster.
I
was going to say Johnny had said that earlier back he said something. He hasn't painted for display. I think you do good at that there, sir. And he said this is his channel for painting, extra life, etc. He uses he can always use a painting challenge. Yeah.
That's kind of what we do is break down everything and just get them done. Is we use the painting challenges.
Gotcha.
The actual diorama took me about 3 weeks of almost straight painting.
That sounds, it sounds about right. I was gonna say it looked like about a month where the
for the most part, yeah, because I was able to knock out some of them that had the same figures kind of back to back. So they're small.
Didn't you pin the flame coming out? Didn't we put a pin in that, or you were gonna put a pin in?
I was going to. I just chopped it out and grinded it out, and then just kind of shove it in there and glue the hell out of it.
Same principle then.
Cool mini warm-up. Thanks for the update.
Just subscribe to Nate's Miniatures. Awesome.
I say Keegan said painting's overrated. Army of Gray is best. Make them earn their paint. What are you gonna do, Keegan? Put them in jail like your dice?
Yeah,
he has a 3D printer and he printed a jail.
He printed a dice jail.
A dice jail. Because whenever a dice doesn't roll well for him, he usually chucks them across the room.
Yeah, he throws them, and it's a good thing because most of us tabletop gamers have more dice than we really need. But so now if I go play over there with him, he's got a dice jail.
Yeah, and say we don't have to worry about bringing our own dice anymore.
He'll just put his dice in the jail.
There you go. For when they misbehave, right?
Yeah, basically.
They go roll right. You gotta have somewhere to put them.
Nice. Yeah, it's been interesting. I've been able to kind of catch a lot more people since I'm not painting. Holy man, I have people there have been some folks that have been really out there killing it with some pretty models. Mythos and the miniature painter, I think is who he's got on around now. Yeah, they were knocking out some cool models. You guys are out here doing some cool work too.
There's people that do some.
I saw a few
stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. I saw a few of Mini Warmuts updates too. I saw like he did like a Smith and I think it was like a Beer Maid, just some NPC kind of looking minis. Those turned out really well. I've also, have you guys played with contrast paints at all?
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't dipped my toes in that water either, but I know I see some folks on the PML Discord who do a decent amount with the contrast stuff. So what do you guys think of that?
Some of the contrast paints work pretty well, but a lot depends on, I think, too, kind of what you're used to painting or your painting style. And like the contrast and I'm just talking about Space Marines and nothing else.
Sure.
That the contrast paint on that, to me, works way better. It saves me the step of going back over it, and shading it, and it works beautiful. It runs smooth, and it's a good solution for those models. On some of the other contrast, like I tried the skin contrast, and I'm used to using like a flesh and then a flesh tone,
right?
In the face with flesh of whatever base flesh you want, and then a skin tone. I don't think on the ones I've used that it works as good, although it does work better, I think, on like if you have a lot of muscle showing on a figure. Like some of the ones we painted in there, there's a lot of muscle showing.
The dwarves.
The dwarves, yeah. So when I painted those with that, it seemed to work good on their arms, but it just didn't work on the face very well. So maybe it's.
I don't think you have enough room there.
Yeah.
Enough surface area. You need some surface area to make it work. That sounds. Yeah.
Speed paints. I agree with Linstar.
It's the same concept, just different name for a different product. I mean, the same product.
Yeah. Nate's brought up a good point. There are a lot of good creators. It's hard to keep up with everyone. It is hard to keep up with everyone. kind of why we do this, because people are invited. They can just come by like you, pop on if you want, and just chit chat. It is hard. There's a lot of good people, a lot of good painters, and we've learned a lot by watching other people too. So it's fun thing.
I say the contrast paints, the speed paints, they're all basically meant to do a one coat and you're done.
But the speed paints, Linster says, are awesome, and they do work good for a lot of things.
It depends on what you're trying to do.
It depends, I think, because like the dwarves, I used a total of like 7 or 8 paints on one model. So the speed paint, the speed paint leather that I found works excellent, and the you know, like on the pouches or
all right, Keegan, stay safe,
or things like that. And I really enjoy using it on that because when it dries just like it's a leather pouch or a leather sling or a strap or.
Oh, nice.
And you just, you know, they're a little more runnier, I guess. So you got to kind of use a little less. But I think it just depends on what you're painting and what you want it to do. We like them for the most part. I mean, I think they save you a lot of time on certain models for sure.
Honestly, for me, I like a little bit thicker paints. That's just me, and then I can do black. Usually, I put black wash over almost everything I paint.
Well, that's why I gave, you know, because Brian loves to hear me talk about Space Marines. But for that particular group of models, you're gonna do the Space Marine blue, and then we're gonna put Nolan oil over.
Yeah, so it's a single color kind of thing.
When you do it singly and it runs into all the cracks, it looks like you've done all that, and it saves you a complete step.
Yes.
So if you're painting
20
models, you don't have to sit there and go back over it again.
And you have to hope you don't mess it up.
Right.
That's pretty hard to mess it up, you know, but.
My only thing with the speed paints and the Citadel ones are, say you do the blue all down, and then you have a touch of gold or black, and you get it on that paint, that spot where you're going to try to fix.
Oh, yeah. That would be really hard to try and
that's my preference.
But that's if it's a little tiny spot, you just dab it in there, it'll be okay.
Yeah,
sure.
But it does, like the muscle area on the dwarves, it's a much larger model area on the model. So the paint has a chance to kind of really work itself out. I personally just didn't like it for faces. I still use the two-tone. That's just me. But it does work on larger surface area. It does work well. So like I said, we got Citadel paints, Vallejo paints, Army Painter paints. She likes the Bones paints are actually very good too.
You have a couple bottles.
Didn't they? Wasn't the Bones line? I think I still have a couple of bottles around, but weren't they like the MSR series or whatever from Reaper?
The
HD, their HD line at one point.
Some of it's really nice paint, like
it's MSP. That's all. MSP.
MSP. That's what it was.
Yep. Bones, cores.
Back in the day, this was years ago. We still got
when you first got me painting.
She goes, well, I'm not sure what to do, so I bought her the learn to paint kit.
Yeah,
which was amazing deal, and it even came with the 3
I got a second one.
Then I got her the second one. So now that was a long time ago, but now she's refilled those paints too. So Bones paints are good too. I don't know.
Yeah. I really enjoyed them because they had. I mean, I think more of the paint manufacturers are going that with the higher pigment loads now. But they were one of the first that had a really hardcore amount of pigment in them.
Yep.
It was great. Oh my gosh. You could get miles out of a drop of paint from them. And I think it's still true with their stuff.
Actually, it goes, quite a bit. And if you water it down just enough, it kept the pigment color. But it would actually go and basically more of a wash, but it was a dark wash.
Yeah. Nate's got a good point, and this is what I was thinking too. And to back up a little bit on the contrast paints, going further with the doing highlights over the contrast paint. That's probably what I would want to go for.
I think that's what
it's like a little extra step. Yeah. I think that might be something worth trying when I get my hands on some.
You just have to try it on something that you want to give it a shot on, and it runs a little quicker, so you don't need as much. You don't need to load the brush up as much, and it's gonna flow really nice. So just my suggestion is just keep working with it as it goes, and it'll flow right into the seams that you want. So it does give a more overall appearance on some things a lot better.
Sure.
And that's what Nate says. He loves speed paints and contrast with an
in
airbrush. And says it works very well, and that would be great. Johnny says, "See,
that sounds really cool. That sounds fun. Contrast paint through an airbrush. There we go.
I just don't see how that would really work the way the paint's supposed to be done. I mean, I can see it'd be cool looking.
I think it was Mythos that sent me a video once a long while back, and someone used like an airbrush and they put a Sharpie in the top. They rigged it so it hold the Sharpie in front.
Oh, yeah.
Sharpie pen. So it's a little bit of air. If you're not going crazy, it'll start spraying that Sharpie paint all over your model. And some people were doing that. And I noticed now, instead of people painting eyes, they are using, paint pens, or you could color them in. So kind of whatever because it is hard on eyes. Like I've used toothpicks and needles and whatnot, but
I would rather poop in my hands and clap than paint eyes.
Paint eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Or use the color yellow.
Yeah, yellow's another one. Although I really like on like Space Marines and stuff, if you put some pink or like orange or like red underneath the yellow, and then basically try and hide it with and then go and put the yellow over the top of it and kind of hide it. It leaves some really cool, kind of shadowy effects on there.
Yeah, so with painting, when you're trying to match like yellows and whites and stuff like that, it's almost impossible to actually get on a miniature. Go to the color wheel.
Yeah. There you go.
Whatever the opposite is what's gonna basically use to help cover it up.
Yeah, our biggest thing anymore is just time. Like doing your thing is, it's not that we don't want to, it's just that I would like to, because when I sit and paint, like I said, generally I would listen to other shows and I would sit and paint. Their shows are in the background. I'm just relaxed and chilling and not thinking about work and the world and all the stupid stuff. So,
right.
Oh, so Nate says contrast work well on an airbrush because it's like a tint. So what I will do is do a zenithal highlight after a prime and then get an oil wash in all the recesses and wait for it to dry. And airbrush a contrast paint. Wow. Amazing.
Okay. Now that makes sense. I was trying to figure out how with the contrast it's supposed to hold in the creases and stuff on the color. So that makes sense now.
See, and I have never used an airbrush, but man, I have seen some beautiful work done. People that get good with an airbrush, they can do insane stuff.
It's for me, I feel like it's a tool that just it allows you to speed up your work. I mean, sure, there's obviously the no brush strokes on the model kind of thing looks nice a little bit, but it speeds up the work in some of the initial phases if you're going to do it, really by rote and not go down the contrast route or whatever. But it really does speed up that initial base coat, quick, dirty highlights on some details or whatever. Really good for that. And larger projects too, it's great for. But there's no substitute for good brush work. It's just a foundational technique everybody's in my opinion. Got to be able to whip them brushes out.
You gotta start somewhere. Just don't drink the brush water.
Right.
Don't drink the paint.
Don't put it next to your drink, whatever you're drinking.
I've done that.
I've done that too.
I've done that.
Yep. Been there, done that.
As soon as it's in the cup, you're like, God dang. I did.
I have been fortunate. I haven't done that. But I'm not saying it won't happen. I've just been fortunate.
There you go. The curse hasn't spread to you quite yet, Greg.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
I think the reason is with Greg, Do you have one of those cups over there? Over by the page. So, with mine, Greg bought me an actual Citadel wash bin.
Okay.
It's the size of a coffee cup. Greg uses...
Well, I use an espresso shot.
An espresso cup. So...
There you go.
He's, his brain's okay. Small cup. Mine is, it's gray. It's a coffee cup.
Yeah, she's maybe that's it. So
that is what I believe.
Oh, Minnie Warmont says, yeah, Ashley looks like she drank quite a bit of paint water. Oh,
I've eaten paint. Yes, I have. That stuff is not fun.
Nate says he's terrible at details with an airbrush, but if you're doing a Space Marine Army, it's great for a base coat. I could see that, but that's where the contrast paint that Citadel puts out for them, you have no brush strokes. When you're done painting it just all runs together.
There must be some kind of like leveling fluid in there. You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
know how they make it, but
I know they have some paints or whatever, especially like in the enamel world where it's like it's advertised as self-leveling. There must be something in there that does that.
It has to have a leveling agent.
Yeah.
That's basically water.
Walkabout says he almost fell out of his chair with Minnie Warmont's comment there. If you do that, Walkabout, video it. Poor Ashley's so mad but that was Minnie Warmont's idea that try to make that clip go viral of you crashing.
Shut up! Why do you bring it up every show?
I was hoping it would get 1 million views, but it didn't. And it was so good. And then you don't learn a lesson. You're leaning back in that chair too. Like you just don't. So yeah. Anyways.
I haven't had a ton of time with it, but I've had a lot of fun with the new Harder and Steenbeck CR Plus. It's one of their new airbrushes. And the fun thing about that one is all of the internals are made out of titanium. So yeah. So even the small bits like the needle housing that you used to have to really worry about how hard you push the needle in there because they were like made out of brass. So you could really open them up if you force the needle in there. And you'd end up with like just basically you'd have to buy a new like nozzle or needle housing for it because once you open that up, you end up with just splatters. But it's pretty crazy. I took a look at what they have to go through to get some of that done on a machine, like a CNC machine. It's crazy. Highly recommend it. It ain't cheap, but it's a great brush and it'll last you forever. Literally forever, made out of titanium.
See, that's the thing there. If you're going to do that and you can afford it, then get it because in the long run, you're just not going to have the headaches and it's going to last longer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Well, like I said, it's one thing I've never done. So I'll have to maybe one day give it a shot because
he's now reading the comments.
Yeah, the
comments. Yeah, go for it, Greg. Give it a shot at some point.
I will at some point.
I don't think you'd be disappointed. Get get yourself a little small compressor with a tank on it. I think you can find.
I have a little one. I have a little compressor for trim nail gun, so
that'll work. Maybe a little noisier than you'd like, but.
Well, but it doesn't bother me because I've done a lot of that work in my life. So
sure. Yeah, like a pancake style compressor or something.
No, just a small tube, like
nice.
To pick it up with your hand, and it's
sure.
So you can go around in different rooms and do all the trim work around windows and doors.
I have an airbrush.
Nice.
Yeah, you have an airbrush that you just haven't. You could combine it someday, but I can see coming home and Ashley's in the room just filled with paint mist. Okay, woo! I'm good. Who are you? Yeah. So I don't know. You have to find a way to vent or something.
What do you mean vent? I did this whole room in auto body paint.
Yeah, that was terrible. Where'd you find
it?
So out here they have a free once a year where you can put all your trash to the curb and the city comes by and picks it up regardless.
Mhm.
So I come home and I could smell paint outside the house, and I got in here and she had went out just rummaging through people's stuff and found a box full of all this automotive paint. So she painted
me and our boys had fun painting this room.
This whole thing's decorated with themes from different video games and stuff, and it's
right.
My guys, like, how did you not get like high in here?
So behind this the bookshelves is literally a giant American flag, all automotive paint.
Yeah.
The whole roof, other than like the red splatters, that was the boys' idea. They thought it would look like blood.
So
this is all literally automotive paint that we did.
So I'm like,
we were so messed up.
I asked her, it's awful strong for paint. Let me see that. And I looked at the can. I'm like, this is auto body paint. Like
it's not coming off.
Never coming off the walls. Ever.
Yeah.
So she had greens and reds and I don't know,
blues, blacks, silvers.
Yeah, because this one here is Dead Space.
Yeah, Dead Space. We got Prototype, MW2, so you can tell that's already 12 years, I think, 10 years.
Right.
What the hell is the one behind our flag or our thing right there? Oblivion, I think.
I get really lightheaded working with streaking grime and stuff. Those enamels and things. I can't imagine what a room full of auto body paint.
I about couldn't breathe in here. Like she said, if we move all those, it's a giant. The whole wall is one giant flag that she painted, and did a really good job. But my God, it was I mean you're done. It's never gonna wear. None of this will ever come off. You'd have to primer everything, and I don't know.
Yeah, repaint it.
All right, Charles, enjoy your dinner, sir. May Wormut says he used an airbrush to clean his keyboard. Does that count?
I mean, it's the same concept.
That's a good idea. I need to try that. Get rid of the key crumbs.
Start there. Yeah.
With the flag, the boys didn't want me to paint stars, so we went up. I think it was our local Dollar Tree. They had like felt stars that I bought like
they were
the
glow in the dark ones.
Yeah, they had them all over the place.
Nice.
You said I could paint the room. I'm like, that wasn't what I was thinking.
You also told me I could paint the living room. I took I think she was at 8, 9 years old at the time.
Yeah.
With us to pick out paint, and it ended up pink.
That's another one. I come home and the entire front room is pink, and I stepped outside and I'm like, is this the right house? To walk in.
You said I could paint whatever color.
Why did you do this? It was all pink, man.
I let our daughter pick, and she decided to pick the ugliest, I think it was called Child's Play. It was like a baby.
Oh,
it's a gaudy pink.
And then she picked for the borders, this maroon fuchsia border. It's like, what?
She had to go to Sherwin-Williams because she couldn't get.
Oh God, man!
I'm like,
my sister took us.
Back then it was $50 a gallon when everybody else had $12 a gallon paint. I about stroked when we used your account down there because I had an account at Sherwin-Williams for the contracting stuff I did. I was like, oh my God, you guys spent like $300 on that stupid paint in the room.
I don't know what the hell it was, but yeah.
I painted over it after a while because I just couldn't.
We still have some of that pink. If you pull up any of our baseboards, it's still pink.
She started painting long before she painted miniatures, yeah.
There you go.
He loves his games. He still has his old PS1 collection. I'll never sell those games. Hey Nate, I still have my Atari 2600 and all those games, and it still plays. I have my Jaguar and Nintendo.
We need to try to hook that up.
I
think the Jaguar is actually in here.
And in that sim park where he did the park stuff, it's still saved all the games from 2 decades ago. So
there you go.
Yeah. Dinner at 4:30. Mini Warm.
Oh, Chris is here. Not Jay.
Well, hello.
Hey.
How are you?
I just took a look at that walkabout. Thanks for the heads up. I'm gonna look into that a little bit more. I haven't seen that before, so I'm gonna check that out. Thanks for the heads up.
Here, can you get me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll
wait for a minute until she leaves, and we can talk.
I do have my phone.
Oh, never mind. See, can't get away with nothing anymore.
Now I have another channel to go take a look at. Not Jay's Tabletop Gaming.
Yeah, go check his stuff out. He does a lot of stuff there too. He's a good guy.
I'm probably confusing the YouTube algorithm right now because I'm just like spamming subscriptions to all these channels.
Yeah, Nate, I'll share the story with you that I shared with the others. And but my boys one day were, because guy got an Xbox, so I've been playing Battlefield 6. I like
there you
it.
go.
But, so they were talking about how I hooked the Atari up and they're looking at asteroids. Oh, that looks easy, and I hand them the controller. Like, what's a stick thing? I said, well, it sounds easy, right? Just don't let your little spaceship get blown up or hit by an. They gave up after a little bit. They were like, this is too hard. I'm like, but you play Call of Duty and you first-person shooter game.
Right.
But they couldn't do that. And I said, yeah, it takes a little bit more skill than you thought. And they were just thrown off. It's like Kaboom, if you remember that game. This guy has to run. And you had a paddle controller you turned, and you had to catch all these little, things he was dropping with the fuse on it. I don't necessarily want to say the name, but
yeah.
They were like, how are you doing that? And so and then it was funny because the grandkids that go over there and they're like, hey, you gonna play a game with us? Do you even know how to play a game? I said, sure. What are you gonna play? Mario Kart? I said, oh yeah, I like Mario Kart. Sat down and whipped their butts the first game. Well, how'd you do this? I've been playing games since I've been a kid. Okay. I'm not gonna stop playing games. And gaming was harder back then, Nate. So you had to try to get scores, and you only had 1 quarter too to try to beat other people's scores. So you had to make your mark.
I have a Commodore 64 downstairs.
Oh
with some games, and I have yet to fire it up for like forever and a day. But I keep it around because like introducing the next generation into some of the earlier games and hardware and stuff. I think is kind of it's kind of important if they're interested in that kind of thing. Getting a little history of it and like what was around at the time, the cost of it. It's a little piece of history. It's like part of culture too. Kind of good educating piece, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Because people and the kids today don't realize if it wasn't for all of us older adults playing the games, they wouldn't have had what they have today. If we didn't like it, nobody did it, then they wouldn't have the same thing today. So it's just funny how they think that if you get older that you can't play games,
right?
Or that like Battlefield 6. Oh, you're playing that? Well, yeah, man. I mean, what do you want me to do? Stop playing games or whatever? Or I'm supposed to not paint or not do this or that? Nah.
Right. I've been looking for some good like partial text-based games to play. It was something I was thinking about literally yesterday. But I've wanted to kind of get back into some of those games where you get like a picture or whatever and options to play it off of. I can't remember. I played one a long time ago. But it was all text based kind of stuff like that, and you'd get a picture every so often. I've been trying to find some games like that would be I think that'd be like a lot of fun to go back and play. There's so many great retro games out there to go mess around with.
If you go to a Goodwill and find an old ColecoVision handheld football game where it's just blip on the screen, blip, 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 blip.
Yeah.
Blip.
Did find that.
And my sons would play Madden, and then they rage. Even now, my son's 25, and I'm like, he's getting mad. I'm like, Josh, since you've been a kid, Madden has rage baited you. What? You've been playing this for like a decade plus. Obviously, and Madden's pay to play. You got to put money in to get better players and stuff. And I'm like, check out this old game, and he's like, well, how do you play that? It's not football. I said, yes, it is. See that little blip? That's the ball going down the screen. So there's a big difference, but I try to catch up on some of these comments. Jason, we used to go an hour on $1. Yeah. On quarters? Go ahead. Paint minis.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we used to have some of those handheld games, and we'd put it on the back of the toilet. That was like, some people's got a newspaper or magazine or whatever.
Yeah.
We used to have those little, dinky handhelds. It was a lot of fun. That and playing The Legend of Zelda on the original, like, was it like green and black Game Boy? The green and black screen Game Boy, the big brick.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun.
The
Spent hours into that.
Switch too. That's actually in the living room. I've been playing the original Zelda, and it's like I'm stuck. I can't get past this one spot. I'm like, what the hell? I'm at the back. I can't get him. He keeps knocking me off. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah, she gets pretty vocal in games. Actually, I have to sometimes.
You yell at me.
I should soundproof the room. I'm like, hey, now hold your voice down. The neighbors can hear you.
Right.
Yeah, it's pictures and Jay. It was cool. Nate says he grew up with a family of 8 siblings. So 95, when he got a PS1 for himself, it was a big deal. It was. We always had family systems, but the only one for myself was the best Christmas ever.
There you go.
There you go, Charles.
Nate, you got another subscriber.
Nate, you got another subscriber there.
What's that? I already was subscribed to Nate, so.
You gotta watch that too with YouTube, you guys, because you'll get unsubscribed, or like I said, your notifications are shut off, and when you get some videos out, Nate. Well, you just gotta do what you can do, is all. I mean, I already have a job. Of course, everybody would like to be whatever, but I don't really care anymore. It's just I get on here to have fun, hang out, and our therapy shows are just kind of a joke because we're not ever gonna try to get anybody out of their addiction. We're just going to encourage addiction.
Right. We encourage it more.
We're going to encourage you. We're not here to help.
It's gamer enablism. Gamer enabling.
But if we word it as therapy, it's more politically correct. It doesn't.
Right. Yes, smart. Very smart. There you go.
Oh, something different, and
it's just like your 401k. They really mean to invest in 40K, not a 401k.
No, we're not taking 401k and investing
well, that's
in
what I'm
40K.
saying. Your financial advisor will tell you that, but then they don't tell you that the Warhammer stuff really yields big returns when you resell it too.
Right. I mean, think about it. We've got plastic futures we can go down. We can take a look. We can make sure that you're, inside. You're invested in the different, shipping companies to get that plastic where it needs to go. We're gonna have your retirement right and tight.
Yeah, we try.
That's how I picture a financial advisor going down that train of thought.
Don't give me financial advice because it doesn't really work. When you're poor, you're just like, hey, okay, we're not the elite, so we'd like to at least have some fun before we work to death and die. So
right,
you may as well. And with miniatures, like I've said before, if there's a power outages or storms, you can absolutely play. Like I did a small one. Necrons by candlelight. We played by candlelight when our power went out here.
Yeah,
just little tea candles, and the Necrons were like glowing with that, and it was like Necrons by candlelight. And I don't think the hardcore community
enjoyed that too much. No.
Yeah, I was being funny with it, but I thought it was cool because hey, there's no power. You can still. I can't do it with my Xbox, but I can still throw down a tabletop game, right? I mean,
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. I make candles actually for power outages and stuff. Like I make them here at home. I make them out of beeswax, the kind of long taper candles.
Yep,
I kind of want to do that as maybe like just a photo op or something. That sounds like it was fun.
There you go. I just have
that sounds like fun.
Because in Iowa, sometimes you'll have days where you might lose power for a day or two because of winter storms and tornadoes and whatnot. But this was the derecho. We had no actual power for, I want to say right here in this area, it was over 5 days. You couldn't even get fuel for 5 to 7 days. You had to literally drive 50, 70 miles away to get gas.
Ooh.
So because the storm was 700 miles long and it just wiped out everything. But I go camping a lot, so to us it was like okay, but you could still play, so you could do it for a photo op, sure.
Yeah. I mean, although like you're saying though, like the games that you paint and play and board games and stuff, you can do it anywhere, and it's pretty cheap too, compared to other hobbies. I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
it's got to be cheaper than, lacrosse or a season of hockey or something like that, with all the travel that you do to go to the games and whatnot, like,
Sure.
and yeah, completely analog too. You don't need
Look
the
at
power
this
to
though. Paint
have
Man's
it.
Life. See the chat. See how everybody here is getting along and subscribing to each other and just having a good old time. That's what gaming is supposed to be about, in our opinion, right? Not
Right.
You could go to competitions and tournaments. I think that's cool too. But at the core, it should be you just get to, get out there, have fun with other gamers, and everybody wants to win, but win or lose, at least you get to game. And
Right.
it's not a terrible thing. So Nate here has picked up some subscribers.
Yeah,
Don't forget to
4,
subscribe
5,
to Paint
6.
Minis Live too, you guys. And but these are all good people, and we just I don't know.
Oh yeah.
That's what we enjoy about the hobby.
Get with us at least. We each have our own YouTube. You get 2 subscribers out of 1.
Sure.
I'll do the same thing.
Sure, her challenge just goes around subscribes too to try to help people out because it does count, if you've got subscribers and whatnot. And watch time is the hard thing, but that's our fault because we just can't seem to get out.
Bet you didn't think that's our granddaughter.
Content that we want.
I told you she's already hit 6. You done?
Oh, you can just let her know.
My 12-year-old granddaughter wants me to dye her hair, so I told her it had to be after our show.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
okay. What color is she getting?
6 o'clock.
What color is she getting?
She's doing a chestnut brown with like a burgundy
highlight underneath. So when you move your hair,
okay.
I can't do that.
Well, her hair's
right, yeah.
Dishwater blonde. And went with the same red I do in my hair as a peekaboo.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, thanks.
So, but the red fades too quick for her. And she wanted brown like her mom. So she went with a lighter brown, not a chocolate brown, which is what she wanted. I'm like, hey, you got blonde eyebrows.
So it just dawned on me while you're saying this. So even when she's not painting, she's painting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Technically.
Because isn't that like contrast? You get it wet and it just flows in there?
No.
You have to rub it in there physically?
Yes.
But it's still painting someone's head.
Basically.
Yeah, you're putting color in there. Yeah. There you go.
Color is color, right? Gotta have fun with it.
Well, I won't keep you guys. You kick me out when you're ready to leave, or
I don't care if you want to hop off. You can't. We just our shows. Sometimes we get off after an hour, but if people are there and they want to keep talking, sometimes we've gone 4 hours, so you don't have to hang around. But we're glad you hop on and come by.
Yeah. Well, you guys are great to talk to, and fun to hear about what's been going on in your lives and what you've been up to in the game space. It's always good to come by and check you out.
Well, thanks, Matt. We appreciate you too. So you're welcome. Any of you are welcome to hop on whenever.
Well, you got another one. What looks like 2 so far?
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Subscribe to you. Yeah, man.
Chris.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here, and I've got a couple of
tests you got your
out of this
stuff to do.
massive freaking book that I've gotta go get through. So
I'll let you go with this, Paint Minis Live. You get your EMT certificate so that when you take a new person into a games workshop, if they have a heart attack, boom, you're right there to help them. A sticker shock.
Or if after they make their purchase, they check their bank account. That's another big one you got to watch out for. You get a lot of seizures and falls.
Well, I didn't realize this is $400. You know what I mean? So, all right, man. Well, good luck with all that.
Yeah. Well, bye, Ashley. Bye, Greg. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for everybody in the comment section too. It was great to see you guys and hear some opinions and some new tech and all of the cool channels that I now get to go and root around in for a while. So I'll see you guys out there on the internet. But take care and stay safe, everybody.
You too, man.
All right, bye.
That was fun. And all you guys, it's really nice to see everybody just getting going. Charles says his retirement plan was lots of bad golf. Now it's poor painting, but good enough for me. Hex and counter games. Deep down, I'm an orc man. Hey, you know what, Charles? You're retired, so just do whatever you want to do. And Walkabout's leaving. Goodbye, Walkabout. Thank you for stopping by, sir. We appreciate it.
We're probably gonna hop off too.
Little self promotion. Oh wait, now Jay's got a little self promotion. He says check out his live show Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. You know what? We got to try to get back to where we can hop on there with you, Chris.
I don't even get off work until 8 o'clock.
Ashley, sometimes, yeah, she doesn't get off to work till 8. So we have not.
I try to catch the ending of it.
Yeah. So
by the time I eat and everything else, it's already done. So I watch it after.
It's all good though. All right, you guys. I guess we have done 2 hours, so that's cool. But thank you. And Nate's Miniatures, it was nice for you to show up too. And all of you.
He was saying bye to Paige.
Oh, he's saying bye to Paige. We didn't know. It's all good.
But yeah, we are probably going to hop off. That way you guys can finish off doing whatever you need and have a good rest of the week or beginning of the week, depending on
my iced coffee video. Gotta watch it. Save some money. So, that's our neighbor.
Yeah, our neighbor's out.
Big announcement on Not Jay's channel. Yep. Alrighty.
Nate, you're very welcome. All right, guys. Is there anything else you want to say?
Anytime, you guys. Hey, it's the end of the week, so we always appreciate you ending our week and starting the week with this is just fun. So we really appreciate all you guys. Thank you. And keep having fun gaming, man. That's all you can do. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.